Welcome to Business Live. I'm Mark Croskery in BL today, and it's Friday. First up, we got Jamaica Broilers Group, ticker symbol JBG. So effective February 3rd, 2021, well-known banker, previous CEO of BNS, Mr. Bruce Bowen, who's already on the Jamaica Broilers board, has been appointed the chairman of the Audit Committee of Jamaica Broilers. Next up, Indies Pharma Jamaica, company we've been speaking about on Business Live. They've been doing very well. Good earnings that came out recently and really surprised the market. On the upside, the earnings were up double-digit and huge double-digit returns. In this case now, they're going to be considering a dividend. The board of directors or a meeting is going to be held on February 10th, 2021 to discuss dividend payment. Just along those lines, moving along tonight in Business Live, Mailpac Group, company also doing very well. You see that trend with these two companies. One's pharmaceuticals, one's logistics. We're going to talk about Mailpac now. Now, the board is going to convene for Mailpac Group February 12th, 2021 to consider a dividend proposal as well. Kingston Properties, sticking to the local market, Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSE, they have an EGM coming up, Extraordinary General Meeting. This is a notice now published on the jamstockx.com. We don't talk about EGMs too much, but a lot of AGMs were in that time of the year or the season. And of course, one of the resolutions, would you have expected it, is an APO to be considered or a resolution additional public offer. When's the date for this? February 23rd, 2021, 10 a.m. Knutsford Court. The first resolution, or the big one, is to increase the authorized ordinary shares of the company from $1 billion to $2 billion. Last up, some earnings coming out here. Wisynco Group coming out with 6 months earnings, net profits declining roughly about 12%. Now, this is for the second quarter. Now, the second quarter is actually better than the first. Second quarter is pretty much flat, not down, let's say, double digits or so forth, once you back out those discontinued operations, from last year. So these are the 6 month results. Half year, overall, they do go into, whether it's a chairman, the CEO, they really go into that the pandemic is, hurting business lines, and also just the economy overall, less spending in terms of, spending from consumers and their wallet. Now, let's get to the numbers. For December 31st, 2020, this period, you're talking about revenues. This is the 6 months, not the quarter now, 16.04 billion versus 17.1 billion. So that's where they got hurt on the top line side. But they did a good job, or a better job, managing their costs, because net profits closed 1.53 billion overall for the 6 month period. So Wisynco doing a bit better here. That's a takeaway in the second quarter, but still relatively flat compared to some peers in their sector overall. I'm Mark Croskery. This is Business Live.